the channel. Right now we are looking at the stock price of GeoVax Labs, and today the stock actually declined 2.90% to close the regular trading session at $2.01. In the after hours, the stock actually rose 1.49% to close the week at $2.04. So a couple of things to take note of here. Most of the stocks I have seen today were actually traded lower than their average volume. So GeoVax Labs, it's one of those that has actually broken away from that rule. We had 16 million shares that exchanged hands compared to an average volume of 8 million shares, and that tells me that somebody might be loading up on GeoVax Labs stock. However, if you look further down the chart, let's go to the 5-day graph. You can see that the stock actually rose and then it started a decline. And if we go to the monthly, you can see that the stock was trading at about 66 cents, 65, 68 cents until about the 19th of May, 20th of May, when it took off and went all the way up to $2, almost $3. And after that, it was just a slow, steady decline. But bear in mind, this is one of those plays that if you are investing in this company, I don't think you should be looking for very short gains, short-term gains, because they have a pipeline of products that are supposed to confer immunity to humans, and they're not tackling just one disease. They are tackling a whole variety of diseases, and of course you guys know that takes a while, but they have a very interesting way of approaching infectious diseases. They have developed a certain platform where they use a modified, I believe it's called an ankara virus, as the particle that will deliver the antigen to the human body, and that in turn gets the body to develop the immunity that is required to fight some of these emerging infections, hemorrhagic fevers, and I believe all the way including malaria and even some solid cancers. And so the company really has a very broad range but similar approach in tackling some of these diseases. So very varied diseases, but the mechanism in which they induce illness in humans tends to be kind of similar. So if they can get their platform to work correctly, then they would have hit a gold mine, and that would be a big win for healthcare. So bear in mind, GeoVax Labs is not a mining or any of that kind of company. It is actually a biotechnology, biopharmaceutical company, and that's what they do. So let's look at the 52-week range. This stock has been anywhere from 55 cents all the way up to $7.50. So broad range, and we are towards the lower end of that range. But I expect to see in the coming months, as the world goes out to tackle this smallpox virus that is trying to show its head up, I'll expect to hear more about GeoVax Labs. Also, they gave out a roster on conferences in which they will be doing presentations. I haven't really taken the time to look in detail into that, but it is out there in case you need that information. You can go probably on their website, and they actually list some of the conferences in which they will be presenting papers. So that's where we see that with GeoVax Labs today. I just want you to note before I leave that at the very top of your screen you can see the indices of some of the major indices from Wall Street, and those were actually in the green yesterday, and today is the second day in the row that we have those in the green. Don't be scared about the price of gas. Don't be scared about the price of crude oil. Crude oil seems to be a bit lagging, so things happen and it takes a couple of weeks or even months before crude oil catches. So you guys remember this problem started since in February, and this is May, and it's only in May that the price of gas is really hitting hard on the pocketbooks of Americans, the normal person on the street. So don't take the price of crude oil or the gas at your local gas station as an indicator of the economy. Take a look at the indices from Wall Street. That's the S&P 500, the Dow 30, the Nasdaq, the Russell 2000. How are those indices behaving? Once they start going up, day after day drop, 2 days up, 1 day down, 2 days up, 1 day down, 3 days up, 2 days down, but with a trend going upwards, then you can start actually going out, of your comfort zone and shopping for certain stocks that you think might be at a discount. So that's just the way I would do it in case I had any money at all. But of course, I'm not putting my money there, so I'm just sitting on the sidelines watching and talking about the stocks. I'm not giving any advice, telling you what to do, but just do your due diligence. But those indices have been in the green for 2 days in a row, and don't get distracted by the high gas prices you see around you. That will be a lagging indicator. It will follow after everything starts correcting itself. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye now.